following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Right, yeah, well, he's with me at the moment. I'm taking him to the ship now.
Excellent. I am arriving with the information packet.
Just so I know, when you say the ship, do you...
Nebuchadnezzar.
Right, okay.
So at the moment, so data analysis and planning will be done on the Nebuchadnezzar. Until we get a plan for the frigate, we'll leave it in
He
park
can
space.
probably bunk up on like either the retard or the Ebon Falcon wing shit, whatever it's called.
With that in mind, I've given her asked her to make a plan on extracting Rizawa's parents, with the option of any of the 4 ships. Sorry,
Wise.
Three ships.
That's wise.
Because she's very, very concerned something's going to happen now. That
I'm concerned as well.
so I've
Of
asked.
course, if I communicated to them about it, it would tip someone off.
Correct. So
Gorak might be the option.
I also mentioned that as well.
I'm sure whatever plan she comes up with can be implemented with a minimum of fuss. Does Zardoz know?
I didn't have enough time to talk to him beforehand. I'll give him a call and tell him to meet us at the Nebuchadnezzar. At least then we can discuss.
I'm just getting in the elevator now.
Alright.
3.
You'd probably see on the map that I'm already there by the time this happened. I'll have got
He's already there.
the other set of quarry and armour from the ship.
Okay, see you soon. We'll gain
Will
out.
be there.
Someone's been in my armory.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I would have had to send you a message. I'm grabbing that quarry and armour out to use for the upcoming op.
Roger that.
You know, you're usually supposed to request that ahead of time.
I'll say that I did that.
To be fair, I didn't switch. He was hitting that way.
Yeah.
I hadn't gone back to him yet, so he probably would have.
And this just speeds up
In the
tying
call
us
and
all
get in
back
the elevator.
And I'll wait until everyone else disconnects, because they're cool. It's fucking cool.
I don't have the clearance to hang up first.
You up to?
3. This is definitely a better way of doing it.
An unnamed Asari has been arrested on the Citadel yesterday for various charges related to child abandonment and mistreatment. Claiming to be a scientist, the accused had admitted to at least 2 counts of abandoning their own children deliberately on the Citadel at the age of 5 to observe their progress over time.
You go to jail!
Her own scientific research. At least one of these instances resulted in her Asari offspring dying in their mid-30s due to an extraction van accident. The Asari was caught when observing another one of her subjects and turned into seasick after her monitoring seemed suspicious. She is awaiting trial as the investigation into other potential misdeeds she has performed in the name of science are looked into.
She going to jail.
If
And if somehow she weasels out of this...
I will find her.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't even have to do this one. I mean,
You won't.
get there quicker. You won't.
I won't, because the Sarge will beat us both.
I still reckon I'll be there faster than her. I still reckon I'm getting there first.
I would have got there first, but I was filling out the necessary paperwork.
For a vigilante slaying.
Yes!
I need the fan to go slower so it lasts longer.
No, that's too slow. Dunk, dunk, dunk. That's slightly annoying and bruising my leg.
Excellent. So it'll take longer.
I want a blunter fan.
On it. That's a spoon. Yes.
So Salo, you would have got your spare armor. You'll actually get a call.
Hello?
It's Mart. Sorry,
Connie.
Carney.
How are you?
I've had a block, but I thought I need to I need to prove my worth and start thinking outside the box. What data do you have on your Void Wraith?
Yeah. You're about to get it all dumped on your face.
I do have access to certain information we've found, but I'd have to run it by the higher ups before I pass it on. Operational security and whatnot.
All I know was your commanders both said that you were looking into it.
Yeah, there were certain, I'll say, medical information I was looking over, but I could speculate on plenty of things, but there were no hard facts I could pin down.
If you can give me anything you can, I'll start looking into that too until I can make progress with Pathrazor. Also, anything that includes anything related to Rosa, I believe it is, your human family?
Yeah.
Your human, anything I can do to try and get her siblings back.
Of course, that's...
To get your brothers in back. Must be clearly
I
what she's
suppose
thinking here.
they're your siblings too.
Yes, my...
Must be nice to have family you can rely on.
Ooh.
So sad. What else are you guys? Oh, you have your friends, the ones that were taken by the Krogan. Anything you can give me on that?
Connie,
Yes.
I think you need to slow down.
No, I need to keep going. I need to keep busy.
Right. I'm coming to the Nebuchadnezzar. I'll be there soon.
Right, I'm going to have to get the sergeant to give her lessons in relaxing.
She's such a master of it.
She will be.
Here is paperwork.
I am going
Do
to
it.
engineer the perfect Asari. Time for well, maybe not the perfect one, the second most perfect.
Look, and I will kidnap other unique individuals to do
The
it.
perfect one place for the Oryx.
Time
Unfortunately, none of the rest of her team were even that close to either.
for the Zalo fix. Here's a drinking game. Every time you mention work, you've got a drink.
And eventually you won't be capable of doing any.
Yeah, no, me.
Yes, I do.
So I will make my way
To the
to
Nebuchadnezzar.
the Nebuchadnezzar, and I will send, because I don't know that they're coming here to dump a bunch of data. I will send a message saying, Connie's asking for a bunch of information on the Void Wraith and that, but I think she's...
I'm on the way.
I
I
think
have
she's-
some information.
I think she's trying to...
yes, Dr. Mal.
I'm not a doctor.
You've been looking into this Void Wraith biological uniqueness. Well, I had another doctor do the same thing, and he's actually got results.
You stupid chief!
Well, that would make sense. I'm not a doctor, after all.
I know. It's become a habit, though.
I noticed.
Well, it can give you some incentive to become one in 3 months,
3 months.
maybe a year. This is the super future, after all. People learn things faster.
I'm sure it won't take me that long.
Nah, that's the drive and ambition that's going to that you're going to need to become the world's top racing driving doctor.
Well, you will need a doctor on the... Wait, I'd be in a ship. Well, I'm sure it'd come in handy.
Flying doctor.
Anyway, the information I have is that basically they're trying. It seems like they're trying to take these unique traits and graft them all into one person. Bing! And here I am on the flight deck with the thing.
I sort of almost skip over to join you. That sounds fascinating.
Right, I need to go see Yeezy.
I am actually concerned about her.
I know. She's overworking herself, right? It's that guilt thing.
Yeah.
You retreat it into a bottle, she's trying to work it away so she doesn't have to think about it.
It could affect her performance and also her mind.
At least it's not heavy drinking. Yeah, you could lose 7 levels that way.
I'll keep an eye on it, of course.
Head over to the ship.
I'll just quickly cut to Rosa. What were you doing after you got off the call?
After she scrubbed all the stuff off her face, it's probably like, well, this can take a break. And then get dressed up and go into town because she's going to have to go around all the video places to try and find all of the select weird
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the films that Rosina was asking for, which will obviously include the sketchy versions of those films. Anything with that character in it. But the other thing she's going to get is anything on the documentaries on the liner, things on like starlets and ancient human history and things like that.
Which I will roll. You'll use.
Mm-hmm.
You get and you
Well,
be a D10. Or you can just pick a random number or whatever. Apparently that works too.
How did it stick to the roof?
because the roof is on fire.
And halved is 4.
You know you have a D10.
I do, but it's like if I just reach into this and grab it, I'm probably going to get like the 12 or something ridiculous and do a Zalo.
I do love to roll the wrong dice.
Oh, this is a good one for Rose. Only a few days after a similar occurrence on Zakira Ward, CSEC on Taysiri Ward managed to raid an illegal fight club in the lower wards late last night. Rumours suggest that the two clubs may be connected and that evidence found on the Sakura Ward raid may have led authorities to this latest one, but CSEC are not commenting on this matter. Witnesses report a well-organised force of CSEC officers suddenly showed up and surrounded what was thought to be an abandoned warehouse. The biggest surprise is that it appears that the Solarian businessman Higesta Nitmul may be involved, either as a direct member of the club or as a patron watching it. He was ID'd at both the crime scene and later near the upper ringside Taysiri precinct. One witness reports an assistant to CSEC wearing bulky concealing armour around that appeared out of nowhere to capture Nitmul. They just appeared on the scene, the witness said. That Solarian was trying to sneak out a vent and a big silver armoured person just landed right beside him and stopped him getting away. I don't know who they were, but it was badass.
We need to put red and blues on that just as long.
Your armor is black and red.
Oh, is that one changed to black and red as
Yeah.
well? Oh, okay. I thought it was in the
One of the last things I had to do was paint it, and I did.
Oh, okay. Retcon that to black and red.
Black and red, I walk along this wreckage of what I have known. It doesn't quite work as well.
Fixed.
That's not really worth updating anybody about.
Logan knows all.
What? We're anonymously great, and we're anonymously not mentioned by name in that.
Yeah, you were the only one who the others. Well, the others probably got seen, but you were the only one who
Strolled
really
out of.
stood out.
I stomped out of the darkness and gave them a Solarian.
Most of the rest are paying attention to the CSEC arrests and then. Yeah. So make a. I'm just trying to think what role it would be to just find a search or search a role skill in this.
I don't know. Is this the
There's
system of spot?
investigation, I know.
It's got spot and listen. Yeah.
But there is
Please-
also
please-
There is
Spot
also
then.
search.
There's also search. Yeah, okay, then search would be to find those particular key things you're after, basically.
It is 8. 8 total.
Okay. It's going to take you some time. Tiala, I believe you were taking Goran back down
To the Nebuchadnezzar.
to the Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, so you will arrive with him and you will see these two arriving at the Nebuchadnezzar as well.
Greetings.
Alright, let's go in and introduce everyone together.
I think so.
We're Rover.
Check that on there.
shopping district.
Yeah, should be in one of the shopping districts, not the one just
She
upstairs.
probably doesn't need to be here for this.
Probably shopping.
Okay, that's fine. One side. Kanye!
Oh. Commander Centurius steps up, salutes.
It's alright. I want you to meet Goram Talanon.
Pleased to meet you.
Goram, this is Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeezy.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
Goram is a data analyst and probably actually just really good with numbers and figures. He's a new employee in our crew division. Like you.
Welcome, I guess.
Goram here was kidnapped several times by the Void Wraith.
I'm sorry. It's not your fault. You had nothing to do with it as far as I'm aware.
I'd like him to help you and you help him with the various tasks that you're all engaged in.
Of course.
And I bought this. I'm just going to download it into the ship's mainframe because they want this big unit back. This is all of the medical data the Void Wraith had.
Oh, I'll see what I can do about looking into that. It's not my forte, but I'll do what I can.
Actually, I mainly wanted Goram to...
Oh, of course, that makes more sense. Sorry.
And I will have to authorize you access into the data about the Void Wraith movements, appearances, that sort of thing. You'll need to do some extra research on your own about rumors of Void Wraith and that to help yourself. You have access for that. One moment. Trish!
Yes, Logain?
I want you to grant authorization to Kanye here and Goram of any information regarding the Void Wraith that's stored in, on your systems. Just copy it over to the Nebuchadnezzar system.
If you open a channel on that side of on your end of the ship, then I can do that.
If you want.
Are you saying that to
Her?
To her?
She's right in front of a computer.
No.
I'm not.
Oh, you basically need to authorize the data transfer between them because I think only you or Giala maybe would have clearance to do.
Yeah, that is
maybe
authorized.
Zalo.
That is authorized.
Actually, you would because it's your all three of you would, I imagine. Of course, transferring now.
Well, there you go. Also, don't forget to take some time off and actually relax. You're no good to anyone burning yourself out. Trust me, I have first-hand experience.
There's no.
You want video games to play, or what?
Oh,
They're getting videos.
I am not really familiar with relaxing.
And also,
don't say.
probably don't want time to dwell, huh?
Probably in the right group to not know how to relax.
I never had a social life or hobbies. It was always work.
You're
Well,
fine.
you're going to have to find one. You will have free time in this group. And while I do appreciate finding things to do, we're going to burn out.
I did not burn
It is
out
a
on
biological inevitability. Yes, but in the fleet you were not under so much stress.
the fleet. Don't be so sure.
I'm reasonably sure.
And we go on a lot more missions than Path Racers did. Well, my old unit did.
Yeah, sometimes it's really annoying how many times we need to go out there.
Day off. What is a day off?
So many ships to bring back.
I'll take your advice into consideration.
That's all I ask.
I am far more comfortable just working.
Well, as long as you don't overdo it.
I will try to remember to take my antibiotics sometime this time.
Set an alarm on your Omnitalk.
That's a good idea. Start doing it right away.
I'll tase you if
You might want to
forget.
consider just going for a walk around parts of the Citadel, maybe.
I'm a little
Agoraphobic.
Yes,
too big out there.
she is.
You get used
so
to
much
it.
space. Even in here, I feel. I mean, I always isolated myself on the fleet, but it was in a much smaller area.
Didn't you threaten her that if she left the ship, it was going to blow up?
I implied it very heavily. I implied it very heavily.
This is a lie. No, I mean, it was, I believe.
Maybe if it was
It made her feel better at the time
No.
for some strange reason.
I would not want to go out there alone. I don't know what to do, where to go, what to trust.
Well, Tess might be around. No, she'll lead you down bad paths.
It'd be Candy from here to Timber.
Yeah, no, that would be a bad idea. Do I know
Yes, the
anyone
little
who
one
can-
that had the birthday, yes.
Yes. Well, perhaps Goram here would like to walk around with you for limited amounts of time now and then.
I do not mind escorting the lady.
Again, if you need us, we're here as well.
Until we're not.
Until we're not.
Anyway, that's the information. There's the things. I have a thing to do. So if there's anything else you need me for, I'm on the end of the Omni tool. Oh, and yeah, don't be afraid to call.
I won't. If I have anything, I will. Do you have that information, Salo?
Oh, well, I guess now you have authorization. I'll transfer, but it's likely similar to what they've got there, probably just compiled more intelligently. Mine was a little bit of a jumble, but
Just give everything.
I think there's
Thank you.
probably still some data pads on the Sentinel. I'll collect those later. For now, I think I'll look at the giant drive we're copying data from. I think we might have a lot of data for now. Just rub the top of it.
That has to go back.
Oh,
My hobby, pretending to leave. I'm actually leaving.
I could fit one of these into a set of armor.
Why would
Imagine
you?
all the data I could hold.
But the length of time that it would take you to stand there to fill it up.
I could work around that.
when I'm a
You could
cyborg, I'll
remove
have
the
this
drive.
much memory.
That is also true. There are many uses for data storage.
If you were a real data keeping aficionado, you'd get a data dog. That's not just a jab at you; it's a Cowboy Bebop reference.
Someday,
And then I'll look at Noma.
Noma looks up at you and says, "Ball, ball, 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 ball."
someday I'll get a mainframe. Then I'll integrate myself into it with a ship with my body.
I will be the AI. Not AI. Just I guess.
You would be rampant in like seconds.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, it only takes everyone years. You'd be fucking
And I will
seconds.
call myself Shodan.
Why would you be a trans AI?
Well,
Other
what-
than the
I was
obvious.
about to make the reference instead of, oh Lord, you would have a queen! Seriously.
Fabulous!
My God! The blood will rain from the sky!
Does anyone have the heart to tell him it's just a VR headset?
It was surprisingly easy to trick him with that.
Have you got him a pair of Apple ski goggles?
Does he realise that he's actually in Roomba? He's now a Roomba, that's all he's got.
But he's happy.
A sudden urge just to clean things. I never had that before.
Oh God, he's going crane. Fucking germaphobe crane. That was good.
I actually have a little bit of
Seaman?
artwork to do with this armor here. And I have limited medical knowledge, so if either of you have any questions regarding the data, I might be able to help. But,
She says as she's just taking your data and reorganizing it in
Into
a way
something
that...
less stupid.
I think give them time to digest some of this. How much storage, living space do you have left here?
was it 2 rooms or was it 3 rooms? I wasn't sure if me and Jotrick shared a bunk room.
No, Thrally and Gertrude shared a room.
Well,
And
you
you
know,
had your own room, but there was also a fourth
Prisoner
one.
Great fifth wheel you were.
There is an additional sleeping chamber that is unused.
it's all right.
Oh, no, yeah, no problem.
Or he could
Thank
sleep
you
in the
very
cell.
much.
He's probably used to it.
Anything you need for mission-orientated stuff, let me know. I'll purchase it for you.
Okay, well, this will save me booking that hotel room.
She's a good ship.
Yes, I'll let you know. I think the only thing I really need right now, which we have talked about organizing later, is my computer.
Yes, won't be for a week, 2 weeks,
And we'll need to security check it.
and before you get it logged, we'll have to have a look at it.
Beyond that, the computers on this ship should suffice in the meantime. It's more just a personal thing.
That's not a problem.
It's got his porn on it.
Yeah. If you need any more information, ask. We can access and get more.
Maybe that terminal.
My terminal uses an older operating system. I prefer it.
What do you mean terminal system? The
Oh,
laptop?
wait, that's not a terminal. Oh, shite.
No.
Oh, no, I assume it's not mine, but... Shite.
When's that ever
Do
mattered
you
to
need
Florian?
one?
No, the ships that I'm on usually have enough to suffice, and the Omnitool's powerful enough, especially once I remove that pesky cooling limiter.
I told you I'd surpass you. I've already given them more in 3 hours than you've given them in 3 months.
How many Krogans have you explodified? Hmm?
Actually, if you ask her that question, how many has she been involved in? And really, do you want to be asking her this
No,
question when she doesn't really
no.
want to be that way inclined?
Well, so maybe a little
Yeah,
heartless.
probably settle down on that one.
How
Ma-
many
maybe-
ships have you brought in?
There-
How many
Again,
you?
probably not a good one
Is
either.
is it none?
I brought in some. I mean, I flew some here by
That
that.
does
I mean,
not count. That was just because I wanted the good pilot on the Sentinel.
maybe I'll just
Can we
go.
not discuss my crimes?
Zalo. Okay,
Oh,
if it
updating
does
it.
this, just remind him
4
one
sentences.
sentence. Just say one sentence.
But we're up to 4.
We're actually at 3-4 paragraphs now.
Meanwhile, transferring my Omnitool programs through their transfer cable link thing that was included in the box, and that app that is the best ever, you said, their transfer app. I am transferring from one Omnitool to my Omnitool, but I pause for a minute and go like, because I can hear this. And then I carry on. Actually, I think it's about time I updated my Omnitool security that I did in Season 1
Yeah.
and haven't touched since, so I'll do that as well when it comes back to me. I think Rover's going to be before
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
When you're ready, we can get you kitted out with armour and weapons as well. You may not need them, but it's better to be armed and safe.
Oh, you get a Citadel license as well.
She probably won't.
Don't think she can.
Right, yeah.
And
Minimum, they probably need to be gun
No
certified
offense.
to.
I don't want to take any more lives than I already have.
no, this is protect.
You can get a stun gun.
I can get you a stun gun or even just something to incapacitate you. It's not. No, a gun, not a rifle.
It's a gun, I suppose.
I understand it's necessary. I will comply.
We make a lot of enemies, and maybe they'll try to come and take our stuff.
There's
I
more.
understand I need it to protect you.
All we need to do is incapacitate someone. So if a stun weapon is going to do it for you, that's fine.
Might have to give her a Sidewinders issue razor blade for her wrists at this rate.
Does the Mass Effect setting have pepper spray?
Given
If it does,
Like-
it must be
like
horrific.
what,
always
would be,
pointless.
like what actually would be the point in that?
It's yeah, we need a lot.
Torture.
Well, on the Citadel, there's going to be.
Yeah,
some
but they're
kind of-
immune to it.
You probably would.
They like it.
It's just called thermite.
Yeah, white phosphorus. There you go. And this won't kill people, right? Oh yeah.
Totally not
Well,
lethal.
not at all. Well, not if I put it on my steak.
Yeah. Not initially.
That'll be the
but
great thing about a
eventually.
Krogan character is just like someone hits you with white phosphorus, you're just like, spicy.
Yeah.
But they will be very warm for the rest of their life.
Yeah, so I'll offer to kit them out in armour and weapons when they're ready. And
Well, she's pretty much sorted because
but the armour's fine, I know
Yeah,
that.
she's
but,
already been armoured, yeah.
But she isn't packing, so.
Heavy weapons for everyone.
Goron will probably actually say, well, this data's still copying, I might as well come with you now. I can't do anything with it till it's done.
Right, we'll head to the Sentinel then.
Of course. Thank you. It's been a while since I've worn armor.
You don't have to wear it all the time, but at least if you've got a set of armour nearby, you've got protection. You never know when you'll need it. Yeah.
Follow you there. Are you leaving too, Zala? or-
No, I'm going to post up in Nebuchadnezzar. I'll get my Omnitor data transferring, and then I'm going to start painting that set of armour I took from the Sentinel in the Vanta black and white from me racing alias.
Cool. Nice. This will basically be a disguise roll because that's essentially what all this is.
I just
Just roll
points into that.
arts and crafts.
And then realised what I was supposed to spend them on, and now I'm kicking myself.
Take that. I get to a 20. Yeah, they have a 1 in the stat in the skill, so
All
rolling
right.
a 19 is pretty good.
That is? Well, I mean, rolling a 19's always good, but yeah.
I was like, oh no, we're going to have to get like
That's
lobby bean and still get like a 6. Yeah, that works. I will say while I'm there painting to Connie, sorry, I kind of blurted that stuff out. I should have thought more about what I was going to.
It's okay.
Such
I know you didn't mean anything by it.
Well, still, I suppose we are both in the same boat in a way.
I'm guessing you don't mean that literally because we are in the same ship.
Well, there is also that. But, you know, we both did the same work. In a way.
We just had slightly different approaches.
Alright. I'm sorry, the position of the beanie thing you have on your head just made it look like Moe's haircut from Three Stooges.
Yeah, true, but I just hope that you get back to being more like that original Zelda.
Just without all the, well, the other bits.
You didn't know what you were doing.
I don't think that matters.
It makes a big difference.
To you, maybe, but not to the people I killed, and not to the people that were close to them. There weren't any innocents on that team.
Not really.
Maybe Gorak. He didn't know what we were doing. He was just training people.
Did you tell him?
I did. I thought he was there to kill me or bring me back in or something. So, I primed a grenade and I told him.
If he's still doing it, he must.
He went back in because I told him.
Yeah. He's always struck me as the type who I don't imagine would like to be played.
No, I imagine he's...
So if he's biting his big Krogan tongue and still going along with things, he must have something in his back pocket.
I think when he finally gets to do what he wants to do, it's going to be very quick, very violent, and beautiful. And I hope I need to see it.
And then we have another one on our crew. He can join Thalia's team.
And then maybe we'll pick him up afterwards.
I wish him luck.
Selling your father's ship back to the Admiralty, now that's going to be the cherry on top of the cake.
I'm sure someone else will just take over.
It really depends on how we handle it.
Yeah, then there'll be a swell, really, really great Turian admiral, right?
Look at the first Turian admiral of the fleet.
I will be a harsh tyrant.
But still a tyrant, right?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Like that they seem to think that harsh
I
tyrant
know,
somehow mitigates tyrant. And he didn't even notice.
I know, this is beautiful.
Where will I get a bubble hat shaped like a cowboy hat?
So yeah, Rosa, you eventually managed to find some of the materials you're after, some behind the scenes. Some of that, you find some that's a little more accurate. You find some of that trashy, true Hollywood shit.
Oh, she would be a sucker for that.
Yeah. You find